The reason I brought you here was because I have a special guest for you to meet tonight. Here's Mr. Roger Golten, who is also known as Dr. Posture.
Oh, fabulous.
Welcome, Roger.
Oh, hello. Thank you
So
very
nice
much.
to meet you.
Hi,
Oh,
Emmanuel.
you brought me a book as well.
Yes, please, have a copy.
Thank you.
Amazing.
We'll
Hello.
get to this in a
Hi.
minute.
Hi, Paula.
Nice to meet you.
You sit there, and I'll sit here.
Yes.
How cozy.
Well, basically, I mean, you're a swimming teacher, you're a massage therapist, you're a posture expert, and an author as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Paula has had back problems recently, and that's the reason I brought you in here.
It's how I got into doing this work 30
Oh,
years
right.
ago,
Okay.
my own backache,
I
actually.
mean, why is it so common, backache? I mean, I don't have it, thank God, but you
Yeah.
know, a lot of people do.
Well,
You keep mobile. That's why.
Okay.
well a lot of it is down to our modern lives, and actually, I mean, this is a very beautiful chair.
Oh, yeah, I love this, like a throne.
It's a throne, very much so. And
Yes,
it's interesting
suits
because
him.
until the Renaissance,
Yes.
chairs were not very well known, not very well used. Most people didn't have chairs.
So how did they sit down?
They didn't. They maybe had a bench or
Or a stool or something.
a rock to sit on. And so what I'm saying is sitting is actually a modern invention. And,
Right.
and it's because we sit so much that a lot of back pain occurs.
Right.
And that's something I got really interested in. Yeah, I mean, so you can have you can look at a chair and say, well, is it helping you to breathe more freely or to
How can you, I mean, help Paula? I'm
Conscious
going to
of
let
how
you
I'm
two
sitting
discuss
there.
this. I want to see what's going to happen.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, even as you're saying it, I'm thinking, I'm becoming aware of the fact that I'm slouching.
Well, you can see I'm sitting near the edge of my seat, and you are
Yeah,
too.
you are.
Because
You've got a different stance.
there's
haven't you?
there's only really one way to sit well, and that's to have your knees lower than your hips. Now, if you sit in a regular chair, your knees are higher than your hips, and you end up slouching back like this. And they can see what happens. I can't breathe properly. My neck's going forwards. I can't speak or project my voice very well. But whereas if I open my posture, the open hip joints,
Let's
Have
try
a
that,
go.
Paula.
dropping one or both
have a go.
knees.
Let's drop.
It's difficult to drop both
You look
knees.
like you're actually kind of perching to jump or kind of.
It's a lot easier, isn't it, to sit well
It is, yeah.
when you drop one knee at least. I mean,
It's quite good for the
ideally,
stomach too.
I actually brought a very interesting chair with me to show you tonight.
Oh,
Can I show
okay.
you this chair?
Oh, yeah, I'd love
Let's
to.
move
have
the
it.
sofa out of the
Okay.
way.
I think I've
right.
heard of this chair,
Oh,
the
we're
thing that
moving
swings
furniture.
somewhere. Is it that one?
Yeah, we're going to
But
move
look,
this back.
I don't usually like trying something for the first time, so I usually use a guinea pig.
Yeah?
So she's going to
Okay.
be the guinea pig.
Here
Brilliant.
comes the chair.
Okay, me.
Thank you very much. Just
Oh my
put it
gosh.
up here. Now,
This doesn't look like a usual chair.
it's not a usual kind of chair, is it?
Oh, it's
what's-
bizarre.
Well, it doesn't even look like a chair. It looks a little bit like a music stand, perhaps. I don't know. And the things that you can do with it. But the thing that I want to show you is that
Okay.
the chair moves in almost every direction. It moves.
Okay.
Shall I move the sofa a little bit? Do you want more space?
We're fine, I think.
What do you think? Okay, right. Let's
So
try.
the point about this chair is it puts you into a more dynamic position where you can actually move your body. So would you like to try it out?
Yes,
Okay.
I think I'm probably
So
not suitably
I'm
dressed,
going
but
to
yeah,
have to
let's have a
demonstrate.
go.
Let me demonstrate, okay? You get a hold of
Hopefully you
get a
won't
hold
have
of
a
these
Marilyn
wings.
Monroe moment.
You get a hold of the wings here like this, and
Okay.
you just plonk yourself on it, and then you'll be
Ooh.
fine.
Oh, so it's designed to, it's a movable chair.
It's that's the whole point. It moves, and that's the whole point of this chair. So
Amazing.
stand in front of it,
Right.
stand face
Oh,
away
gosh,
from me.
okay.
Get a hold of these wings, that we call them, and then both hands.
Wings, always wanted to have
And
wings.
then put one bottom cheek on each of my special
Wow,
special
this is
what's
where
it.
you sort of think, oh,
I've got this set up very nice
Right,
and
okay.
low for you.
lovely.
There we are.
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay, and
Now?
off you go. Now,
Oh, right.
actually, begin to
Oh,
take
this
your
is
weight
weird.
off. Begin to take your weight off, Paula, and we'll
Yeah.
get it a bit higher because we've got
Uh-huh,
nice long
uh-huh, okay.
legs.
So can she? Apparently you can swing in it.
It's a swinger's chair.
Oh, right. Bondage furniture.
I can
Okay, but I'll
actually
hold you.
feel, because you can,
Turn around sideways on, and we'll see it on the side.
yeah.
You'll see how Paula is using her spine. I mean, people say,
Look
you
at
know,
that. Oh,
where's the
oh,
backrest to this chair? But the thing is, we've got built-in backrests. They're called our spines.
Can I have one as well?
Yeah,
I'd
you
love
can't-
one.
They're very expensive, Emmanuel.
Good.
This is
It's got a
possibly
bit
the
of
most
bounce to
expensive
it.
chair in the world currently.
I thought you'd have brought us two, so I can try another one as well.
It is really comfortable. It's hard to slouch in it, actually.
It is. Well,
it doesn't feel comfortable
you can slouch. It's fine, but it's more
but
like
it doesn't
stretching
feel
your back.
right. It feels more comfortable. And it's got a bit of a
You like the
spring-
bounce?
Yeah, I was just wondering if that was part of
Try
the
try moving
spinal.
moving your
action.
Try moving your legs independently. So you're operating
Have
your.
a bit of a dance.
That's
in
it.
the chair.
You're operating your sacroiliac joint. You know the joint between your spine and your pelvis.
Yeah.
Down here. That's a very common place to get pain.
So is the idea to encourage you to move in your chair to keep your spine mobile,
absolutely.
rather than a static
Movement
position?
is life. Without movement, there's no life. So the point about a chair, unfortunately, it's a static.
Boogie woogie.
It's a static thing, isn't it?
You seem pretty happy.
This chair does make people smile. It's
Yeah.
called the limbic chair
Uh-huh.
because it's not designed for your bottom. It's actually designed for your brain.
Oh, right.
And the limbic part of the brain is the part that controls emotion and movement. And,
Right.
and a little bit of movement is all we really need.
Hmm.
There's a lot of research that says you have to interrupt your inactivity in order to stay healthy.
Uh-huh.
Because you don't have to do lots
Let
of
me try it.
exercise.
Now I
Wanna
want
have
to
a
try.
go? I can see.
You
Yeah.
ready for a...
I get to go in the
Okay, but
throne.
Hold it here and get these in
Hold
the
me.
backs of your
I might
knees.
fall.
Emmanuel.
My trousers are very tight. Okay.
Hold one in each.
You got the.
Okay, right. Okay.
God,
Oh my God.
My bum was filling a lot more of that chair.
Oh my God, this is so weird. Oh, okay, yeah.
Relax.
No.
You're okay.
It's comfortable though.
It's some people sit on these exercise balls and they require constant
It's really weird.
activity.
Okay, hold on, come here. Stand.
Oh, okay.
I want to see if I would fall backwards.
Okay, right. I think you meant well.
If you fold yourself up a bit, you can go into a slouch. But if you throw
Like
your
this?
head back, you will fall off. Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, no, don't go there.
Come on, try it again.
Right. So it's not. Yeah, it's just not possible to be lazy in this chair, is it? You have to really kind of
Uh-huh, yes.
think about what you're doing as well.
No, it's possible to be still and in balance.
Okay, right.
Once you get used to it, wiggle around a bit and get your bottom in the right place.
Oh.
No, hold on. You need to sit back so you're
Right.
near the edge, the back
And
edge.
what
That's
about
it.
does it come in different sizes for different?
Yeah.
size
Each chair is
bottoms?
actually made to measure for the customer, and that's why it's cost £5,000 plus VAT. Just
My
in black.
goodness.
Oh, so okay. It could
And
be.
the other-
£5,000 plus VAT. How much does it come to?
£6,000. The chair is made in Switzerland in carbon fibre, so it's made in.
Can't be kind of,
It can't be mass produced. Carbon fibre is incredibly. It's very high tech, but it's also a craft. It's made. It takes a long time to make. It's made of 16 layers. It's cooked in an oven, and it's shaped exactly to the shape.
You look very
to
comfortable
the
in this
size
chair.
of your
I'm
thigh.
very comfortable. It's the company.
You're eating your own
I
hair.
know.
We could get one made in a lovely turquoise shade for you, Emmanuel.
This outfit will be gone tomorrow.
Oh,
Well, actually, no. I'll keep it in my cupboard.
so
Brilliant. It's
it's a very it's a chair that your body doesn't know that you're sitting because you've got that little.
That's
heavy
the
is
feeling
it?
I got.
Like, could you take it with you?
Can you take it with you?
Well, I'm just thinking how heavy.
Oh, right. It
It is quite heavy, isn't it?
It's not a heavy thing for a chair, but obviously it's a little awkward.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
is it quite compact?
Well, you can put a bag over it and
Yeah.
carry it on the tube.
Yeah, you could, couldn't you?
There
Yeah.
might be a future version where we make the whole thing in carbon fibre, which case it will be incredibly light.
Light,
But
yeah.
at the moment, this
Or
is
even
a
foldable.
this is a
maybe,
steel. Yeah, a foldable. It's possible. It's
Right.
possible.
And so I just wanted to talk about the book. So the owner's
Why don't
guide
we sit down?
to the body. Yes, let's sit down. Yes,
Well, we
Is it
haven't
still-
all got the right chair now.
You sit there.
we'll
you
have to
sit
set the chair back. There
have
are
This is
production
musical
boys.
chairs.
Do you have it, Emmanuel, or do you?
Actually, I'll keep. Can I keep this? Yeah, I'll keep it.
Sit on it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sit on it. Let's carry on. Let's carry on talking. But be
Actually,
careful. don't
you
want to
should
fall
sit
off
on
it.
it.
That would not be a good advert. Put them in the backs, right in the back of your knees,
Right
Your
there.
bottom
That's
fits it better than mine.
and come back onto your
I've lost weight recently.
onto your base.
Okay. Oh, right.
You okay?
Yeah, not fine.
You
I
don't.
get what you're saying about it's hard to be lazy in this chair.
No, you don't. You
it
don't
makes
have
you
to.
conscious of.
You don't have to move. You can be still.
Yeah,
But then
you've
it would-
taken my space.
But
now.
then you
Great.
can move. You can move when you want, and then you can
Yeah.
be still again.
Exactly.
And this is what it's
It
good
is good
about.
for the posture. The
the chair.
back feels like really, and I can almost feel like my core muscles
Yeah.
doing some work.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The book.
yeah.
Well, the book was the book came out a few years ago, but
I don't want to
Before
take
I,
over.
before I discovered the chair, I've been working as a therapist for many years, and the reason I was so excited about the chair is it fits exactly with my philosophy, which is all about if we sat, stood, and walked well in our lives, then maybe we wouldn't need to do all the exercise and the worrying about this and that we do. Because if you think about it, human beings spend most of their time sitting. So if we did it really well,
Yeah, of course.
then we wouldn't have
Solve
to
a lot of problems. The models look gorgeous, don't they? Look at that.
I do.
Hot studs and cute women.
This reminds me of a fitness movement that I've become aware of called Wild Fitness, which is all about encouraging people to go back to animalistic movement and postures. Is that something that you...
Well, I talk about squatting, and
towards?
most of the reviews of this book talk about the chapter on squatting, because it's I talk about squatting on the toilet, you know, and that being more natural than sitting.
Yes,
And
hence why so many men spend hours reading their newspaper.
well, there's a quote in the
Really?
book.
That's
It says,
ridiculous.
"Show me a man,
I
show me
know
a
not
man who
you.
reads on the
No,
toilet.
I just have to get the job done, that's it, and just wash up and go.
Show
wash
me
up,
a man
scrub,
who reads on the
exfoliate.
loo, and I'll show you a man with piles."
Right.
Oh, God. Ugh.
If it takes that long, you've probably got a problem.
Yes.
Exactly, yeah.
But squatting is much more. What's the word?
It's a
puts
more,
you into
it's
the
a
right
more
position.
natural posture.
Yeah.
But squats
Yeah.
at the gym are really good for your posture as well. I mean, I do squats at the gym.
When you sit down, Emmanuel, next time you sit down, instead of falling into the chair
Yeah.
like so,
Or being
think
thrown
about it
into
as a squat.
Mm.
Think about you're going to squat,
Mm.
and then there's a chair, and then you sit on your
Ah.
chair. And the reverse, when you stand up, first of all, take your weight onto your feet, then press down into the ground and stand up. So you're not
Yeah.
shortening your back,
Mm.
and you're not shortening your neck.
Interesting.
This is one of the ideas in the Alexander technique, the idea
Yeah.
that shortening your neck is the worst thing you can do. Most people stand up by shortening their necks, and they sit down by shortening their necks.
Right.
And if you can do it by keeping your neck free, this is a much better way of operating. And then
Yes,
talking about
great.
swimming, you know, most people swim like this, don't they?
Yeah, I think I'm guilty of that.
And then they get to
actually.
the end of the pool, they go, "Oh, I had a lovely swim, but my shoulder's hurting."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So what would you say to our audience? What is the best way to swim there?
Well, it's all about streamlining. You know,
Uh-huh.
I mean, gravity, posture is all about being in line with gravity.
Mm.
So if this is my head and this is my body, you know, you want your head on top of your body, obviously.
Mm.
Yes.
Most people's heads, unfortunately, are falling off their bodies because we're all working on computers all the
Yeah.
time, looking at our smartphones, and having your head, you know, in a good position clearly is very valuable
Conscious of my head now.
in posture. Now, in swimming, look, you want to be like this. Your head wants to be in line with your body,
Yeah.
and you want to be going along like a torpedo through the water.
Yeah.
And if you hold your head up, what happens is your legs sink, and then you work very hard, and you don't go very far, and you build up strain.
Right.
So the lovely thing about swimming is the water holds your body if you relax into it, and then you can work on good posture in the water, which is going to help you with when you come out at the end of your
That's
swim,
brilliant. I
sitting
mean,
at your desk.
So I need to get goggles and a hat then. I'm usually trying to
Yeah,
preserve my
yeah.
hair and
It's a hair thing, yeah,
Yeah.
I know, with the girls.
I
yeah.
mean, the book. I mean, I'm going to read this book anyway. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book. You take the chair. I think
Yes.
you need
All right,
it more
that's
than I
a
do.
fair deal.
And
We're
you know,
swapping.
so we'll swap. You have the
Okay,
chair. Yeah.
brilliant.
I'll have the book.
Okay.
And so, The Owner's Guide to the Body by Roger Golten. You can get it
title,
online,
isn't
yeah?
it? Yes, you can,
Amazon?
yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure that was a very educational,
You're very welcome.
segment of ours. Because I usually have everything flamboyant and crazy and colourful, but the production team suggested that we get you on because there are so many people in this country that suffer from back problems. So hopefully
very,
this
very
chair would
common,
help
yeah.
you. So Roger, thank you so much for coming. It was great having you here because I think it's a highlight of our show as well because the show is all about flamboyance and glamour and eccentric people, but the production team suggested, especially Paula as well. Well, actually, the
I'm
production
very grateful.
yes, the production team suggested that we get you in. Then I thought, well, how can we bring you into this show? And then I suddenly remembered Paula because you had back problems. So I thought, I may as well bring you two together.
Now you know what you're going to get me for Christmas.
yes. Actually, no, this chair is for you. She can have it. You take the chair.
We'll talk later. We'll talk
Okay,
later.
we'll
about
take the
chat,
chair.
we'll
Take the
chat.
chair.
Yeah.
I'll sort it.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming, Roger.
Thank you.